Welcome to Let's Chat with Jinny Riddle, where faith meets real life. I'm your host, Jinny, wife, mother, grandmother, entrepreneur, beauty educator, author, and believer in the power of prayer. This is a space for honest conversations, encouragement, and inspiration. Whether you're getting ready for the day, winding down, or driving between appointments, let's talk faith, beauty, purpose, and everything in between. Grab your coffee or your lip gloss. Let's chat. Blessings and welcome to Let's Chat with Jinny Riddle. I am your host, Jinny Riddle. And my guest today is Nancy Contreras. She's a boss babe. Welcome.
Well, thank you. Thank you for having me, Jinny.
Yes, thank you for coming. I know you're busy. I wanted to share with our audience what inspired you to open your modeling agency.
So, working with young girls, I actually started as a designer, and I needed models to feature my designs. And I got involved with a local fashion show company for the first time ever. And that invited me to be in the event.
I remember.
That was a lot of fun.
Yes, we did.
So we did the makeup, the hair, the fashion, and it just grew from there. The moms enjoyed it. They thought it was a great experience, and everything was in a positive way. So they decided, to support me and asked me to promote the agency in a bigger way.
Yes, I know. I remember that. What are some of the benefits that you offer the models in your agency, or what can they expect from your modeling agency?
So for the models that sign up with me, we work on posture, we work on facial expression, we work on walks, presentation, image, and self-confidence, which is important for everyone to learn.
Correct.
Regardless of where you come from or where you're going. So those are things that you can expect to learn from me. A lot of my girls or the models get certified through my Top Model Academy. So if they do the right things, consistently and continue and commit to the program, then I will certify them and they can continue to grow. And they walk away with a portfolio. I mean, they walk away with experience. They walk away with
Absolutely.
with resources and
seen that.
Exposure.
One of the things I like, a lot of times when people hear modeling agency, they think is a specific size, height, and with Nancy, it doesn't matter. She starts as early as, is it 5?
Yes, 5 years old.
5 years old, and you could be 100 if you're. It's for whoever wants to experience this. She doesn't discriminate. You could be a plus size model, thin. It just doesn't matter. As long as you have that interest, she's gonna work with you, and she's gonna bring out that confidence that you're going to need. And trust me, I've seen it. And it's something beautiful to see.
Yes, you get a lot of girls that walk in, or boys that walk in really shy, really,
Yes.
Hard to talk to. They literally, hunched over. And then we fix their posture. We walk with them, we work with them, we encourage them, I work with their photography. And within a few months,
Yes.
you see a whole different person.
Absolutely. And I think you make them feel comfortable because I've seen that now with social media, it's great. Social media is great. But at the same token, some women have made social media that you have to look a certain way, dress a certain way. And you know what? They're to each his own, but you just want to be yourself, the best version of yourself, and not feel insecure because other people are getting certain work done, boobs and so forth, right? Not criticizing that, to each his own. But with Nancy, I know that she works with you. She wants you to feel comfortable. And that's the way it should be, right?
Yeah,
Because that's
I
how
mean-
God created us anyway.
Exactly. You need to embrace the gifts that were given to you naturally, because that's who you're going to be. That's who you are, your genetics. Everything says a lot about you from where you came from, your parents. So it's important to embrace who you are, embrace your flaws, which make you unique and perfect in your own
Yes.
skin. So those are things that I think that everyone should be able to embrace. Embrace who you are. It's not going to change. This is who you were born to be. So just embrace it, regardless of the size that you are. We all change image on a daily basis.
Absolutely.
You know, we go up and down. We have kids. We got marriages. We gain weight. We lose weight. I mean,
absolutely. It's just being us, being human. And again, I'm not criticizing people that do, but I just want people, ladies, young ladies and women, to know that you could be just as beautiful how you are. You shouldn't feel less because you're not getting certain things done.
and in the modeling world, you know, it used to be a specific image. It used to be something that we aspired to
Yes.
be. Everyone needed to be on a diet. Everyone needed to, you know, do these things to look a certain way and to act a certain way and wear the certain things. And
Correct.
we're not in that world anymore. You know, you need to
Diverse.
exactly. The more you're out there, the more you inspire others.
Yes.
By embracing yourself, embracing who you are, and showing the world that you're okay with yourself.
Absolutely.
You're inspiring everybody else to do the
And
same.
that's a great thing to have, a great
Exactly.
confidence to have. What has been some of the challenges you face owning your agency, your modeling agency?
So, I guess there's so many challenges, right? So, depending on what society's going through. I mean, we just came back from COVID. I think
Oh my God,
that was huge, a huge challenge for me.
Yes, absolutely.
And for you too, because we were in the business
The
of
beauty industry.
yeah, and
Yes.
it's all events, it's all social, it's all being in public. And when they shut down the doors, that really killed a lot of what we do.
Yes.
So that was something that, you know, I had to, you know,
Get creative,
exactly. Start thinking of other ways of doing this. I did the online classes, I did the virtual thing, the Zoom stuff.
Yes.
We had to evolve. It is
Yes,
what it is. So
correct.
coming out of COVID now, we have all kinds of different challenges now
Yes.
because it's now starting all over. Really, you know, we
Exactly.
have to rebuild, restart. The good thing is that we already know what it's like, so it's just
Exactly.
it's just starting fresh from where we were before.
And the other thing is also a lot of time those setbacks work to your advantage because you have to think outside the box,
Exactly.
and then you just have to just rebrand everything, fix everything to say, okay, now I have to go to the next step and
Yeah,
move
and
forward.
we're constantly evolving because things change, because trends
Exactly.
change. We're in the fashion and beauty industry. Those trends come and go every other month.
Yes.
So it's things that we got to continue to learn, we continue to embrace and move forward with. So it's something that we need to have an adaptation, you know, adapt to things that change. And so since the 10 years I started, you know, I think it's gotten easier because we have better technology. We have other toys that we can play with. We don't have to rely on so many people to help us create something anymore,
Yes.
which is awesome. But then also the challenge would be that because of social media, it's harder, right, to gain the customers that you want, the clients that are necessary, and then you have competition with everybody else being online, and
Yes.
there's a lot going on. So basically, the way I see it is that take every challenge as an experience, a growing experience, and learn from it.
Absolutely. Yes.
Don't look at it as a bad thing. Just look at it as a growing moment.
It's part of life.
Exactly.
That's not going to change.
Exactly.
So, what can you tell parents that have a child or teenagers that want to start a modeling career?
So there's a lot of modeling agencies. There's a lot of modeling opportunities out there. You know, depending on what you're looking for, everybody offers something different. I would suggest you really educate yourself on who and where you're going to go and what goals you're wanting to get, because everybody has a different goal in as far as when it comes to our, you know, modeling.
Yes, correct.
And or any type of creative work. So educate yourself on the agency that you're going to go with. You know, there's a lot of opportunity out there. Coming with me, you'll gain opportunity where you're going to be featured. You're going to get showcased. You're going to be in fashion shows. You're going to have a photo shoot. You're going to have a portfolio. You're going to gain exposure and resources through my network, Jinny being part of it. So we've been in the industry for a long time. You get a lot of resources through me. And that's what helps you promote, you know, get out there, get more exposure, get more opportunity,
Correct.
get more support, more growth. But at the same time, I dedicate my time to every person that comes through me. So
Yes.
you don't get filed into a cabinet, you get promoted and worked with. So that's something different that I do from other places. And I'm also very modest, very age appropriate.
Yes. I've
We don't
noticed that too.
sexualize anybody, and we don't do anything that someone is not comfortable with.
And I notice you work with their strength and their weaknesses.
Exactly.
So once you see a group of girls, this is their strength, then you start working
With their weaknesses.
exactly
Yeah.
what's gonna take them to the next level.
Exactly.
And a lot of times you get young ladies or young men that just want to gain all that experience, exposure, because maybe they want to be on TV, maybe they want to be a broadcast or an actor or actress. So those things being in your modeling agency does help them.
Yes, yes. A lot of people don't understand the consistency is important, visibility
Correct.
is important, and the researchers behind you are important. You can go out there and be on Instagram all day and do what you can to be a model, right? But if you don't have
Yes.
the resources behind you, if you have somebody supporting you, if you don't have somebody promoting
Correct.
you, it's going to be that much harder.
Yes. Well, Miss Nancy, thank you for being on my podcast. This is not going to be the last. We're going to have different other topics to talk about. But thank you for taking time of your busy day
Of course.
and coming here. I also want to tell you guys that I have my book, Prayers on the Go, Involving God on Your Busy Day. It is available on Amazon. It's on both English and Spanish. I do have it here at my studio. My studio is Jinny Riddle Makeup Studio. And then also I'm going to be putting down the information for Miss Nancy, how you could get a hold of her, how you could set up an appointment so you could have like a consultation with her, more in details about her modeling agency. And again, God bless you and thank you for joining Let's Chat with Jinny Riddle. Have a great day.